Bonjour, je suis Aurora, je viens d'Italie et je suis une danseuse de Les Grands Ballets. So I started dancing when I was already 3.5, so I was very tiny. That has been my dream since that age, and you can't really say that we were doing ballet class. It was more discovering the space, the coordination, right and left, the rhythm and the musicality. And I think around 8 years old I really commit more to it, but it's basically always been part of my life. I was doing some exams with l'Académie de Monte Carlo, so I was studying in Vicenza but then pursuing these exams for 4 years there, and that's when I really thought that could be my life and my career for the future. There has been many special moments and in different styles. There is one in particular I would remember when I was in Milan and I was understudying the position of Clara. They basically did a version from Federico Olivieri, back then was our director in the school, and I wasn't sure I would get a show, and just a few days before after a stage call the brochure came out and I found out I had 2 shows. And I mean, of course, it's a easier version because of for the school, but still there is a padded point shows. It's a full-length ballet, and I was a very young age, and to me it was really like a dream. Then unexpectedly came as a really wonderful opportunity, and I really will treasure it in my heart. During this career, I had some challenging moments. I think because as a career we pursue when we're really young, and everything happened very early, especially our preparation. And sometimes, of course, like our maturity needs to be faster, I find sometimes, than students of our age. So for sure, when, for example, I moved to Germany, the training was really tough mentally, especially during class. And I know my teacher wanted to help me, and I understood with time that she really wanted to support me in the way she knew best. But it took me really some time to understand that, so I had a moment that I was really doubting there. But the rehearsals and the stage was really fulfilling me so much that I really thought, okay, I give the try, and if I really will see it's too hard, I can stop. But it never happened because that fulfillment was much stronger. Of course, the athletic part is super important. The technique, it's part of the art form we should respect, but artistic side, it's what really gives the chance to connect with people, and that's what always helped me through challenges, to focus on that and the light that this brings in our art form. After my train, I joined the Stuttgart Ballet, and I stayed there for 8 years, and it was definitely a very fulfilling time because of the repertoire. I really love Gianfranco. I have to mention, of course, Onegin, which is one of my favorite ballet, and I find so touchy, so human and authentic. And of course, repertoire-wise, because it was very versatile, so we got to do a lot of contemporary, neoclassical and classical ballet. So the range of discovery was very wide. I love a story ballet because you really transcend in this role, so you feel like becoming somebody else, and that's so special, so magical. I joined the Grand Ballet the last July, so July 2023, and it was a moment in my life that I really needed a change, a new experience, and a jump in the water, I would say. I thought it was really the moment for me for a new discovery and put myself in a different zone. I find sometimes we get in a comfort zone in every place, so I thought it was the moment to really open a new door. Some favorite moments, of course, was Cinderella. For me, it was really like a dream come true. It can sound quiche, but it's really what has been. so I won't lie about it. And Marguerite, of course, because it was a new version from Peter Quantz of La Dame aux Camélias, which I had already experienced in Stuttgart, but was a completely different way of seeing the same story, which is wonderful because it's like reading a book and you can read it and see a completely different perspective. And also playing this time the role of Marguerite in her young age was a completely different approach. And I found very interesting and challenging, like in a way, because it was a bit nostalgic to feel what I perceived before. But now I love to play the other side, because Marguerite and Olympia, they're also a bit against each other, because they're both actually seeking the same man. So I got to leave the other side this time, and yeah, I loved it. Petite Morte is a ballet that I danced already in Stuttgart and is coming up next year. And I was so happy and excited when I saw and I found out, because I find it's a very special ballet. First of all, it's from Jerry Killian, and I love this choreographer because I find through the art form and also sometimes to the pureness of the movement, he can find such a depth on it. And it's very touchy to dance and to watch. So I think it's a wonderful opportunity for all of us to emerge into this path again. And the music is from Mozart, is simply wonderful, even just to listen. So to bring into movement, it's really special. And we dance basically with a unit, not like a leotard, skin color, and the boys just with the shorts. So you basically are just yourself as a human being, connecting with another human being, and there is nothing to hide. It's simply being and authentically present yourself and through an art form. So that's why I really looking forward to live it again. The Montreal public are very participating, which is super important for artists, because we feel like our mission is actually worth it, and it is fulfilling others as well. Because of course we do it for ourselves because we believe it, that's also our way of expression, but we do it to share and to connect to people. So when the public is present out there, then you really feel like your life even more fulfilling. And I hope it also brings joy to them, so it's a exchange of energy. When you see people that appreciate the art form, it's definitely super important and motivating the artist themselves.